What is going on YouTube? I'm Scribe from Scribe Gaming. How you guys doing? I hope you're good. Now I know I'm a little bit late to the party here, but I thought I'd pass my thoughts on the whole debacle that's going on with Arnold and his account and CG's response, or lack thereof. Let's face it, CG have royally screwed the pooch at the moment. Let's get into it. Now, I know I'm just a small-time YouTuber. I've not been in this gig very long. I'm just kind of learning my way, and I've had some sort of progress lately, which I'm really happy for. So maybe you guys are not interested really in hearing my opinion on the matter, but you're going to get it anyway. It's free willed. um, what's really interesting is CG's response to everything here. You know, I think there's been some clarity around what's happened. Arnold lost his account through to a account sharing debacle that is against terms of service. Nobody can deny that. It is against the rules, and CG has every right, if they want to ban that account. That being said, do I think it is the right and pragmatic approach for a company such as CG and their current reputation? No, I don't. I think it was a bit of a faux pas. I think something has happened somewhere whereby there was perhaps a breakdown of communication, and whoever was dealing with banning accounts have got criteria that they look at. They look at him and they're like, oh, okay, so this account used to be a whale account, belonged to someone else, it's transferred over to Arnold. You know, that's against our rules. He's brought it right up to my face, I can't ignore it, I'm going to ban him. So it's that classic adage of, you know, you are so focused on doing what you're supposed to, doing what you're supposed to do, you didn't stop to think about if you should actually do it. You know, maybe it's got to the point now that it's too far and they feel like it's too long in the tooth, and they've made that commitment. They've banned his account and they don't want to backpedal and look like, you know, you can just say, oh, it was a gifted account, why are you trying to target me? And maybe they feel like they're opening the floodgates to everybody else. Now, I can understand why they don't want people account sharing. You've got the side of, yeah, they don't want to be inundated with requests of people that have supposedly had their accounts hacked, and it's because they've shared their accounts, and their account details and login details are out there in the open world. They don't want to be put in that situation where people are just asking for their accounts back. They don't want it to be abused, which I can understand. There's also the other side of it, whereby what's the point in you starting your own account and wailing hard so you can get to endgame, if you can just spend a fraction of that money and buy an old account off an old Kraken. Whether or not Arnold bought his account off this other guy is not really what I'm here to discuss today. And really, it shouldn't matter. You know, the whole cheating debacle that was brought up, you know, clearly this Kraken that did some bad games, you know, he abused the system by using third-party software or by using a modified APK whereby he could win battles he chose. That's disgraceful, really, to be honest. This is a competitive game. This is a competitive game in which you can pay to get ahead. You don't pay to get ahead and then have that completely nullified by someone who's paid more and cheated. You know, there has to be an element of integrity in games like this. Otherwise, why spend money? Why spend money if you can just hack the game? You know, you are tarnishing it for the rest of the community. I've got my own opinions on cheaters. You know, they take a leaf out of other publishers' books and segregate all these cheaters into their own server. They can all cheat against each other to their heart's content. You know, don't lump them in with the rest of us, and certainly don't lump them in with the rest of us and forgive them. But then bring the ban hammer down on what I consider to be minor violations. So what is the solution here? What is the solution? Part of the large problem is CG has got absolutely zero communication. We haven't seen anything from CG. 6 months. 6 months of this year have gone by. What have we got to see for it? We've got Galactic Legends, which they were so proud of, touting to be their best content they've ever produced. You know, these hyper powerful kits, which they are. To be fair, they are the top meta in this game, the most powerful meta that has ever been. And God, do I hope it's the strongest meta we'll ever see, but I know that's not going to be the case. You know, that's true, but is it something that has benefited the community? All I see is frustration. You know, it's all very well and good having new characters. Everybody wants new characters and new experiences. But these GLs are so exclusive that most of the player base isn't going to see it. Most of the player base doesn't want to spend time relicking up 12 substandard characters. You know? Rose Tico, TIE Fighter Pilot, not TIE Fighter Pilot, First Order TIE Fighter Pilot, Resistance Pilot. Who wants a Relic 3 Resistance Pilot to go in a fleet that is substandard and has 3 dedicated ships? Nobody wants to do that. That's not content that is enjoyable. That is a waste of time, and for some people a waste of money, just so that they can get one unit that will blaze a path of glory and put them above other people. The real endemic problem at CG is the fact that there is zero effort. Zero effort. They are quite happily stringing us along, doing the least amount of work, and still benefiting because of this IP. Because this is Star Wars, people love Star Wars, people pay for Star Wars. I love Star Wars, that's why I play this game. You know, I don't spend money myself because I'm tight-fisted. But, you know, I can still enjoy the content. And these sort of games need to have that balance of free-to-play and Whale and Kraken and Dolphin and all that. It's an ecosystem that is built around that sort of thing, you know? But CG really need to do something. They need to say something. When's the last time we had anything that was in the vein of enjoyable interaction with the producers? We don't know what they're doing. All we've had is promises of maybe and is to be coming, and an ocean of content and loads of new characters. Where is that? Where's that stuff, CG? Where's the road ahead? You know? This is the problem. I agree that we should be in a situation where if cheaters are found out and established, ban them. Don't give them the opportunity to stick around and come back and quite likely re-offend. Do you think the rest of the free-to-play community that gets caught hacking gets a second choice? All you have to do is look at Arnold and see what they did to his account. I know it was his alt account, but you know, he spends a decent amount of money, and I imagine there is a certain element of disgruntledness from CG higher ups, thinking Arnold is bad-mouthing us quite frequently about the lack of content. Sorry to say it, CG, but sometimes the truth hurts. Instead of being a petulant child about it, maybe you go out and you communicate. It doesn't take much to have one person say something, even to this day. If we look on the official forums, or I would look on the official forums, except my internet has dropped down. I guess I will have to look. Yeah, my internet's dropped. I guess I'll have to look later. But yeah, the official forums, last I checked, it had nearly 70 pages worth of comments, like 2,000 comments. Is there a response from CG? Not a one. Is there a response from CG talking about when the GAC is actually starting? Because the dates were conflicting between two of their sources? Yes. So does CG read the forums? Yes, they do. Are they aware of what's going on? Yes, they are. Have they said anything? No. Why is it? Why is it for a game like this, the amount of money it gets, the amount of attention it gets for a mobile game, why is it that they are so incapable or unwilling to communicate to us on the matters that we consider to be important? I mean, you can say what you like about Arnold, whether you like him or hate him. He's still the biggest content creator for this game. He's the biggest advocate for this game and gets the most traffic in. You know, yes, he gets paid for it, but at the end of the day, he is their biggest advertisement. They don't do any of that themselves. He's got 150,000 subscribers that see his videos. You know, I think since his latest videos, he's been getting nearly 150,000 views a day on his various videos. 150,000 views a day. You know? And CG just thinks it's not going to come back and bite them in the arse if they treat him that way. doesn't make sense for them to do that. But it is in fitting with their recent approach. Now, there's been a lot of talk going around in my guild and some of the communal chat rooms that I'm a part of about people taking either a spending ban or a 2-day hiatus from the game, not to log in at all. And I think this is a situation where we really do need to come to, as a community, come together and try and support this. Regardless of whether you think Arnold is someone who speaks for you or not. This shouldn't be about Arnold. This should be about CG and them being held accountable. You know, they can't cherry pick when the rules apply. I'm sure none of you here wants hackers to be going rampant through Grand Arena and ruining the experience for you. You know, and same. Do you want to, you know, you go on holiday and you pass your account over to a friend so you don't miss your daily logins and you don't miss your crystals, and maybe they can climb an arena for you, or you give it to a guildie for a week when you're going on holiday. Do you really want that then for you to come back and they've banned your account for something as innocuous and harmless as that? It's ridiculous. We need to band together as a community, and we need to try and get some of our feelings across and try and issue in some sort of change. They need to talk to us. They need to explain what's going on. Give us a bloody road ahead. You know? What are we hanging on for here? It feels like they're just shutting down the engines and they're leaving us sort of ticking in the background and slowly trickling in the money. Don't worry, we've got relics and we've got GLs you can work for, and you can use them in the new Lightside GOTB that is impossible to actually fully star until we release about 5 million more worth of character GP to your squads. I don't think we're ever going to even see the day in which we hit 12 million GP as an average player GP. So we're never going to see the end of that content that people don't get to play, certainly don't get to enjoy. Does anybody here find Lightside GOTB difficult? Difficult, of course. Enjoyable? No. It's not. You take in your relic, your relic 7 gas with 501st, and in the first couple of waves you might be fine. First couple of phases you might be fine. In the last phase, what, you get a wave or two? With a literal maxed team? Supposedly, well, before the GLs came around, supposedly the strongest meta in the game, and you get completely trashed? We need some sort of communication. I don't know. It's... I don't think there's a whole lot more I can say on this matter, guys. I'll be honest with you. I've had a bit of a rant. You know, this sort of stuff has been going on in my head. I'm sure it's going on in your head. Give me your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what's going on. And hopefully something changes and this all doesn't crash and burn around us. You know, I want to keep enjoying this game. Got GAC starting Monday. That's the only thing I've got to look forward to. Eventually I'll have my own GL. Great. We need something. Something needs to change. It's shout out to my guildie actually for getting me this new cap. It's great gaming, man. It's awesome. I'm going to thank everybody once again for subscribing to me lately, following my views, watching my new videos, joining my live streams. It means everything to me, guys. And I hope, CG willing, long may it continue. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.